Hey guys, it's Gabriel. It's day 4 of my EPIK Orientation. At this point, the major focus was on our practicums. We were given chances to come up with ideas and follow, the textbook and pick a chapter. Me and my friend Jonathan, we ended up doing the chapter What's in the Bag. It was basically about prepositions. We had to come up with activities and make worksheets. This was one of those nights where they kind of told us like, we have an extended amount of time to use the classroom to work with our partners for however long we need. And so we were to use that time as wisely as we could to really strengthen our ideas and make sure that we felt solid on what we were doing. We needed to submit forms and stuff or like worksheets and whatever copies we needed and all of those things. We felt pretty good about our presentation. It was just a matter of actually practicing it. So that was the biggest thing that happened this night. At this point, we had done several things and ventured out, and I was expecting us to do the same thing this night, but for some reason this day, like, people were just kind of scattered. So some of my friends were tired, so they didn't want to go out another night, especially because of the heavy load of the practicums. So on this night, I basically went out by myself. I didn't actually go far because I was still kind of learning the subway systems. Being in Seoul was like kind of life-changing. After the curfew incident, I was thinking, okay, I definitely need to learn these things. So every time we did have an opportunity to ride the metro, I did try to really pay attention and know exactly like where we were going, so I knew like how to read these maps. Because I was alone, I didn't want to like because I was alone, I didn't want to like venture out too far, so I just kind of stayed in the area, and it was really nice. I mean, kind of like Hongdae, Haehwa, because of the institute, there was a lot of young people, and it just felt like, nightlife Korea, and many small shops were open, many restaurants were open. You could take buses, you could take the metro trains, you see all these neon lights like flashing, like it's very bright and very alive at night, and it makes you feel good. Like, even though I was, I guess, considered a foreigner, I felt like a part of the city, if that makes sense. I think maybe because we had been here for like 4 days, but it was nice to just kind of walk around and see what the Haehwa area has to offer. A lot of the street food looked very good. There was one thing that caught my eye though. It was one of those small food stands, and I think it was a family. It was a mother and a son, and originally I was just looking from afar. I saw that they had waffles dipped in chocolate, and I was like, oh, that looks so good. And because I was alone, I was like, well, it's not like I'm gonna be going to a restaurant, so I was really considering it. The owner saw me look at the stand and she was like, do you want something? Kind of doing the hand motions for that, and I felt bad because I didn't want to be like, oh no, and then walk away, because there wasn't like so many people around her, but she seemed nice, and I actually really did want to try one of the chocolate waffles, so I was like, well, since I'm here, I might as well. Some of you might think this is kind of crazy, but the chocolate that it was dipped in was actually Nutella, and I have never had Nutella before. I know people are like, oh my god, like, what? Every single person that I've ever told that I haven't had it before like has always looked at me like I'm like the biggest alien ever to exist. It was really good. Of course, obviously people are probably like, duh. The waffle was like really hot, dipped in the Nutella chocolate, the sweetness of the chocolate. It was very, very good. A little bit messy, but it was so good. And the size was like decent too. I don't remember the price though. After having that, I did end up going to another shop called Snow Spoon. Especially in Korea, I'm always a sucker for like any type of drink that looks fruity or has bubbles in it, or a smoothie, or just, anything. So I tried their apple pomegranate, which was eposokyu. That totally sounded like a curse word, but yeah, something like that. So apple pomegranate, and it took forever to make, by the way. It was super delicious, but very expensive. I want to say almost like $5 or $6 just for the drink, and the drink was like maybe this big and had a whole bunch of ice, but the flavor, I was like, oh, this is so good. I would definitely get it again. I haven't seen it anywhere in my area except for in Seoul. But yeah, Snow Spoon, very, very good. And they had gelato ice cream as well. I was walking around some more. I saw a couple of people from EPIK, and I wondered like, oh, do I look like the biggest loser because I'm walking by myself? The last thing that I saw that night was this delicious looking breakfast place, and I had been struggling to find like a really good sausage, and that sounds so weird, but I really like breakfast foods. I love eating breakfast. I miss IHOP so much. Oh, so much I miss it. so much. I saw this place called Homestead. When I saw the type of breakfast foods that they had, I was completely obsessed. I didn't actually get to eat there because they were closed, but I took a picture of it and I memorized the name, and I was just like, the next time, like if I can find a Homestead in my area, I will definitely go and eat there. And thankfully, I found a Homestead in a place near my home. Again, it was expensive. I want to say maybe $12, but it was, oh my goodness, it was so good. It just reminded me of home. To be honest, I think there were some breakfast styles that were representing England. Just the taste though, it just reminded me of American breakfast foods. I'm at a breakfast place called Homestead, and this is the food. It looks even better than the picture, and this is what my co-teacher got. It's a chili hot dog. Oh, I was so happy, just like so full of joy. I absolutely love the place, but again, it's expensive. I don't know, like it kind of reminded me of MasterChef actually. Like I split the egg and the yolk just kind of poured out, and so I was just like, oh. At the end of the day, like I didn't really do that much. So day 4 like wasn't a big deal in that whole week of being at EPIK Orientation. But you know, it was nice to kind of go off alone and sort of venture the area and sort of take in things for myself. And I actually stayed out for quite a while. I want to say maybe like 2 hours. Yeah, so it was cool. The next video is going to be about day 5. And although it's not the last day, it's the last full day that we spent at EPIK Orientation. And there's a lot going on, so definitely stay tuned. But yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Definitely be sure to subscribe. It helps me out so much. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Zeph678. Be yourself, love yourself, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright, bye! So you could just really tell that the way that the palace is set up and all of these little intricate things, like a lot of them have purposes and things that you wouldn't normally think about. So it was nice for her to be there to explain those things to all of the people that might have questions. Yeah, so we just kind of ventured around. There were several other areas, but they all